Want to be cancer-free for life? Start here. Hey, Dr. Amy here, and as an 8-year cancer survivor, I'm sharing with you 5 foods that will help you stay cancer-free. I'm showing you which foods matter the most and how to include them in your daily routine to protect your long-term health. So whether you're hoping to be cancer-free or want to stay cancer-free for life, this video is for you. The food you eat has the power to lower your risk of cancer. It can support your healing and give you back control. Missing these foods could mean missing an opportunity to protect your future. Starting with number 1, egg whites. Now you may be wondering why I picked egg whites and not whole eggs. And the reason is simple. Egg yolks are higher in fat, and most cancer survivors have more than enough fat in their diets. What you're actually missing is high quality protein, and egg whites provide exactly that. They are almost pure protein. They have virtually no fat, which makes them the cleanest and the most efficient form of protein you can find. When I was going through my own stage 3 diagnosis, the exhaustion was the hardest part. My body was constantly trying to repair and recover. Without enough protein, the recovery process, it slows down. Then the fatigue becomes overwhelming. I remember mornings where I could barely pull myself out of bed. Then I realized the way I fuel my body, it mattered more now than ever before. That's why egg whites are such a powerful tool. They give your body the protein it needs to rebuild without the extra calories, which can make weight management difficult. For many cancer survivors, weight gain is more common during cancer treatment than weight loss. That extra weight can increase your risk of a cancer recurrence. Choosing egg whites can help you get the nutrients you need by keeping your calories in balance. You can easily add them in as an omelet or cook them and stir them into oatmeal. You could even blend them into a smoothie. They're versatile, they're low cost, they're a health win. Okay, moving on to number 2, white fish. This is fish like cod or haddock. These are excellent sources of protein and have nutrients that your body thrives on. White fish provides psyllium. This plays a strong role in protecting your body from cellular damage. And it has B12, which supports your energy and your cognitive function or your brain health. Both of these are critical for cancer survivors and thrivers who feel drained or mentally foggy. During some of my doctorate level research, I found that protein coming from white fish is the best way to support your recovery after cancer. But the science alone wasn't enough. I see this firsthand with the women that I work with inside the Cancer Freedom Program. One woman inside the Cancer Freedom Program in particular comes to mind. She's a breast cancer thriver who was dealing with relentless fatigue. Like so many cancer survivors, she simply wasn't getting enough protein. It was dire for her energy. But once she started including white fish, within just a couple of weeks, she was reporting significantly better energy levels. She had clearer mental focus, and she finally had that feeling that her body was rebuilding. This isn't magic. It's simply fueling your body with the right building blocks. White fish is gentle on digestion, and it's low in calories. It's also very high in the types of protein that you need to repair. It's also a simple ingredient with a very mild flavor, so it works well in baked dishes or soups and stews. Okay, now on to number 3, berries. If there's one food that deserves a reputation for having cancer-fighting properties, it's berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. These are all rich in antioxidants. This protects your cells from damage, and the phytochemicals work in a unique way to lower your cancer risk. But one of the underrated aspects of berries, especially for cancer survivors and thrivers, is its fiber content. When women start working with me inside the Cancer Freedom Program, most of them come with getting around 15 grams of fiber per day. That's about half of your daily target. For optimal health and to reduce your risk of a cancer recurrence, cancer survivors need to be aiming for 30 grams of fiber a day. Fiber helps regulate your digestion, it reduces inflammation, and it stabilizes your blood sugar. These are all key factors when it comes to lowering your risk of a cancer recurrence. Berries are one of the easiest and most delicious ways to increase your fiber intake. A single cup of raspberries has about 8 grams of fiber. That's a huge contribution to your overall daily intake. And unlike fiber supplements or processed carbohydrates, berries also come with an impressive variety of vitamins and antioxidants. Plus, they have great hydration and water content that your body needs. I leaned heavily on berries during my own cancer recovery. They satisfied my sweet tooth while keeping my energy stabilized. For cancer survivors navigating challenges around increased body weight or a mid-afternoon energy crash, berries are the perfect option. This can be an absolute game changer for you. Okay, but on to number 4, almonds. Almonds are a small food with a big impact. They're packed with protein, healthy fats, magnesium, and vitamin E. All of these nutrients contribute to heart health, brain function, and nerve repair. And this matters more than any cancer survivor could ever realize. For women who have had breast cancer, the number one cause of death is actually not breast cancer. It's heart disease. Protecting your heart needs to be a top priority. Almonds also have the benefit of keeping you full. When cancer survivors add just a small handful of almonds to their day, big changes happen. They notice fewer energy crashes. They notice fewer cravings. Plus, they start experiencing more stability overall. This is because the combination of healthy fats and protein actually slows your digestion, and this will help stabilize your blood sugar. I work with many cancer survivors and thrivers inside the Cancer Freedom Program who experience that 3 p.m. energy slump. That's when you're looking for something sweet to eat, or maybe another coffee. But simply introduce almonds as your afternoon snack. Your energy level will stabilize and your overall nutrition will improve. It's a simple swap, but one that actually makes a huge difference. I also like to remind cancer survivors and thrivers that balance matters. Almonds are nutrient dense, but they're also calorie dense. Portion size here is key. A small handful is perfect. Any more than that, well, the calories can add up very quickly. This is especially important if weight management is a concern or a challenge. Okay, now on to number 5, watermelon. After working with thousands of cancer survivors over the span of my 15+ year career, I can consistently say that watermelon is a top choice. And this is for good reason. It's not just delicious and refreshing. It provides something that cancer survivors desperately need: hydration. During treatment and recovery, hydration is often overlooked. But this makes a massive difference in how you feel. Dehydration worsens fatigue and it worsens brain fog. Watermelon is 92% water. It's like nature's hydration tool. Cancer survivors often tell me that drinking just plain water is difficult. It doesn't taste right and they just can't drink enough. But watermelon goes down easily. That's because it's rich in natural electrolytes and it fuels your body exactly the way you need. Now, on top of hydration, watermelon also contains lycopene. This is a plant-based compound that's been studied for its effects against breast cancer. That's an extra layer of protection for cancer survivors who want to do everything they can to stay cancer-free. For me personally, watermelon had become a lifesaver. During chemotherapy, I struggled with the taste of water. It was metallic and unpleasant. Watermelon gave me hydration and relief from my nausea. I felt nourished when I ate it. Even now, watermelon is a regular part of my diet. And based on my experience with thousands of cancer thrivers, watermelon is consistently a food that comes up time and time again. Okay, but now that you know these 5 foods, you're probably ready to take this one step further. This is exactly why I'm gonna show you one of my favorite cancer-fighting recipes. And watermelon just so happens to be the star ingredient. I'm gonna link it up for you right here. Click the link here and I'll see you in that next video.